Yeah! Victory! Hey, I got it all done. I am soaked. But the main thing is, I did it. And you can do this too. Look at me. I am just soaked to the core. Man. Whew. Whew. But it's a good soaked, because I am so glad that this stuff is off. Oh. Yeah, see? It's all there. It's all smooth. The ceiling is just drying. Now see, this is the first part I did over here in the corner. See how nicely that's drying there? And see, after tomorrow morning, I can look at the butt seam. See this seam right here is where there's a joint. I'll have to carefully look at that. And then there's a cross seam right over there. I'll have to look at that because that's where the tape started lifting up. And I'll have to look along the edges, clean up the edges. So I'm not done by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm so glad this stuff is down on the floor. Whew. So tomorrow, it's still going to be kind of tedious, time consuming. I'm not going to be painting or priming tomorrow. It's all about moving the masking tape down, cleaning around the edges, and tight skimming around the tape lines. I might have to put some quick setup wherever the tape released. I might have to put some other tape on there, some webbing tape. Luckily, while I was at the store, I went and got some because I wasn't quite sure. Here I hit the paper and went all the way through. See, that's a no-no. If I put mud over that, it's just going to peel off. So I got to put quick set over that as well as right there. And then I'll have to put a coat of all-purpose joint compound over that, because if I don't, if I just do quick set, it's going to show up when I paint. I don't want that either. Okay? Wow. I'd say I had one honest day's worth of work. Whew. I did all that in one day, one long full day. I started about 8:30 or so. I knocked off for lunch for a little bit, and then I got this whole ceiling done, scraping it, oh, I don't know, 2.5 hours or so on that. Okay, well, I gotta go for now, but I'll be back with more videos. Well, this is day 2. This is what I came into this room looking at. Lots of the plastic came down overnight. This blue plastic or blue masking tape doesn't last very long, apparently. Well, the plastic was kind of heavy to a certain extent. You know, in hindsight, I think next time I'll use 2-inch tape, blue tape, instead of 1.5 inches. And then I'll hold it down off of the ceiling, maybe 3/4 of an inch or so. That way, at least once I was up there, I could clean this edge. See, I'm going to have that edge all the way around. Remember, I was going to lower the plastic about 3/4 of an inch after I got all done. Well, you know, when I sprayed the ceiling, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to mess up the walls. But the walls have like an eggshell finish on them, so I could have lowered the masking tape about 3/4 of an inch. Then after I scraped everything up to this point, before I finished for the day, I could have cleaned up that little edge all the way around. As it is, I'll have to put the plastic back up, and this time I'm going to hold it down about 3/4 of an inch. Then I'm going to scrape this. I don't want to scrape this just yet, because then all that's going to fall down on my finished floor and on my furniture and all that. Okay, that's the last thing I want. I want to protect all the stuff that I left in this room. All right, well, I guess it's time to get busy.